Alright guys, so the first step is picking the pain point, okay? The pain point is really important. The bigger the pain point, the bigger the problem, the more money there is to be made, right?
Yeah.
And, some people might call this unethical or immoral,
Yeah.
but I like to target women just because they're more impulsive, they spend more money, and you want someone to just make a rash decision from seeing your ad.
Yeah.
That's what we call direct response marketing. That's what we want to be doing. I'm not in the game of spending loads and loads on ads, retargeting everything just to get some front end money. I do want them to be buying ideally directly from seeing the ad. There's different stages of awareness. Let me just go through them now for you guys. 5 stages of awareness. Okay, cool. You know what, this picture's even better. So, unaware. Unaware means they don't even know that they have a problem. So let's say if someone has acne and they're not even aware of it, right? That's quite hard. It's quite hard to be unaware that you have acne. And then there's problem aware, so they know they have acne, but they don't know how to solve that.
Yeah.
Then the next stage is solution aware. So they know that they have acne and they know that the solution is to, take this pill or use this moisturizer, use this cleanser, whatever it is. And now there's product aware. So now they know that they have acne. They know that they need to use a cleanser, and they know they need to use the Cerave one, whatever. Okay. And then there's most aware, like these guys have been seeing it and they keep seeing retargeting ads, etc. It'd be surprising if they haven't already bought at that stage. Okay. So once again, with the pain point, we want something that's going to target girls, and we'll be talking about that more in the avatar, which is after. So I want to do something with you guys, and I'll even do it myself. We're going to go on ChatGPT.
When you say pain point, it means basically just an insecurity.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then just supplying the solution.
Exactly. So obviously remember that you can speak to ChatGPT, right?
Yeah.
Please give me 10 different pain points, bullet pointed, that I could make a product on to sell on Shopify. I'm going to be doing branded dropshipping with AI. I'm going to give you 3 examples, which you can feel free to use. And I want a total list of 10 examples like this, okay? So acne scars, cellulite, and I'll give you a bonus one, which is period pain, okay? Alright, so that's fine. So I've got that in. Boom.
Is there any point in finding one for men, or no?
People can do that, but I'm just going to teach you guys to go for women.
Because they spend more.
Yeah, I've got a guy that's doing hair loss for men just because he can really resonate with that.
Yeah.
Because you want something that you can resonate with. For example, I started off with acne because I've always had that all my life. I've still got some spots. But yeah, look, now I've got a list here. So we've got acne scars and hyperpigmentation, cellulite, period pain, tech neck and bad posture, lower back pain from sitting, insomnia and poor sleep quality, stress, anxiety and burnout symptoms. Then you've got bloating and digestive discomfort, hair thinning and hair loss. So from this list so far, guys, is there any of these that stand out to you? Can you resonate with them from any pain in your life, if you know what I mean?
I'd say acne is just a killer for everyone.
Yeah.
So that's why I think that can apply to the most people. It's probably the biggest
Well,
niche.
not me personally resonate, but what I heard girls complain about a lot, stuff like hair thinning and stuff like that, but not just on their physical head, like maybe
Yeah,
their
girls.
eyebrows and stuff.
Girls are very into their hair products as well.
Yeah,
They're not afraid to just cash out on a few hair products.
Like
True.
eyebrows and hair. But
The only thing is, to start off with, you don't know much about girls' hair thinning issues because you've never had it yourself. Whereas, I'm sure you've had acne before in the past.
yeah.
Whereas acne is something we can all relate to,
exactly.
So you know what that pain looks like for someone.
Yeah.
You know what they're feeling and how to hit them with ads, landing page, what kind of wording to use. So for example, I started myself with acne, and I'd recommend that to you guys as well.
That makes sense.
What do you think? Unless there's something that's not on the list that you guys want to go with.
Well, no, because on that list, I think that's...
Yeah, because the more personal you are to it, the more you're going to be able to hit.
Exactly,
Other
because
people,
you know
yeah.
what the dream customer is feeling, you know what's going to resonate with them more, because you've had that yourself,
So you think acne products would be the best for you?
Yeah, I would say acne for you guys. Unless, like I said, there's something that's not on this list.
The other thing I could think of is the hair, but like you said, I don't know the girls' problem when it comes to hair, but I just know that girls always look at their eyebrows and stuff. So whether it's fuller eyebrows for them or what to call it, healthier, fuller hair or something.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing I could go for.
I feel like hair loss is a massive thing in men though. Not
Yeah.
necessarily girls, but I think
Yeah,
like
true.
there's a wide statistic that like 80% of men experience hair loss.
Yeah. But
So
I think with women, I don't think it's hair loss. I think it's just like maintaining.
Yeah.
Or they want
Yeah,
healthier,
yeah.
fuller hair.
Well, that's why you could target a young audience.
Yeah.
Because you could say, this is how you're going to maintain your hair instead of going and get a hair transplant when you're 40.
Yeah.
So that's where it'd be easy to sell a product for hair loss whilst they're young.
But yeah, if we're gonna go for something that we can relate to, I would say acne.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
cool with you guys?
Yeah.
Alright, so now we've got the pain point. We now want to move on to the avatar, okay? So the avatar is our dream customer. Everything needs to be tailored to this sort of person, right?
Yeah.
So there's two different theories. There's the red ocean theory and the blue ocean theory. The red ocean theory is where you're trying to sell to everyone, okay?
Yeah.
Everything is broad and generic, and you're just trying to hit everyone, so
Yeah.
you're not actually going to manage to get any sales because everything is so generic. You're not resonating with anyone. You're trying to target males, females, because everyone can have acne, right? Guys, girls, whatever age they are,
Yeah.
anyone can have it, right? Because you can have teenage acne, you can have post-menopause acne, I don't know, there's loads of types. So yeah, we really want to be very specific. We want to think, what do they do for work? What do they do in their spare time? What are their hobbies? And, you know, just really define everything about the specific avatar. So now what I'm going to be doing is, instead of coming up with this by myself,
Yeah.
I'm just going to ask ChatGPT to give me one. And we'll focus on getting that first avatar to 100k a month. And then you can do up to 5 avatars for the same product.
Yeah.
Because I find after 5, all the good ones are gone, you know? You've
Yeah.
kind of exhausted all the options. At that point, just go for a completely different store as well. I have a friend that has 5 avatars on some of his stores, and he has a total of 7 stores.
Yeah.
So you can just imagine how much he's making, you know? Okay, so let's tell ChatGPT.
Hey there.
I haven't used this feature, but yeah, let's use it. Okay, so the pain point that I've decided to go with is acne. Please help me define, you know, like an ideal customer. So an avatar for this acne product. I want it to be females as well because they're more impulsive. And obviously I do want them to have money to be able to spend on my product. So I don't want any under 18s, for example, that I'm not going to be able to target with ads. Maybe I'm thinking young professionals. So yeah, let's go for that. Okay, so the pain point I've decided to go with is acne. I want to come up with my avatar now, so my dream customer. I'm thinking young professionals because I don't want them to be below 18. I want them to have money to spend on the product and be able to target them with ads. Please be very specific. What do they do for work? What do they do in their free time, etc. Just so I can tailor my ads and landing page to them. Yeah, I knew about that voice chat feature, but I haven't used it, so I'm doing something wrong there.
When you say your friend had 5 different avatars on one store, do you mean like 5 different?
So young professionals, for example, 22 to 29 years old.
Yeah.
Another one was teenage schoolgirls that get bullied.
Yeah, and this is where all his ads were going to, basically. So.
But he had separate ads and landing pages for each of those different avatars, right? So
Right.
each one is super specific.
Yeah.
So then when you're a young professional and you're getting the ads which say, sick of blurring your camera for Zoom calls, sick of calling in sick to the office due to unexpected flare-ups, they're like, oh shit, like how does this guy know?
Yeah.
Like this ad is made for me, this product is made for me, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so primary avatar, socially visible young professional. Just tell me the name, age, gender, etc. Work and daily life, job, work habits. So I've got everything here, okay? What they do in their free time, type of acne problem, everything is here, okay? I didn't need to do the linking. ChatGPT did it for me, you know? That's why it's branded dropshipping with AI, otherwise it would just be branded dropshipping.
Yeah.
Landing page, messaging to match this avatar. Perfect. Okay, so that's it. We've got an avatar clearly defined here.
Yeah.
Now the next thing we want to do is think about the product, okay? Usually people just start with the product before doing any of the other steps we mentioned. That's the wrong way, you know? That's what people were doing in 2018. And they were just trying to find the next winning product, spending weeks building the store. And, you know, all of that would go to waste after when the trend just dies after a few months.
Because they've not found their market.
Exactly.
It's kind of like
Fidget
fidget spinners, yeah.
Yeah, fidget
Those-
spinners.
those
That's
are
a
the
perfect
biggest ones.
example. Whereas what we do is we go for evergreen products. People are always going to have acne, right?
Yeah.
That's why I start with the pain point, and because that triggers like deep insecurities and emotions, we can really kind of tap into that with our ads and marketing. So let's, instead of thinking about the product myself, obviously we know there's pimple patches, cleansers, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's just get ChatGPT to give us some options and then see what we want to go for. Please give me some different products that I could sell to help this kind of dream customer with their issues. For example, pimple patches, and I don't know what else you have to suggest. Nice choice of niche. Avatar is perfect. Okay. Invisible daytime pimple patches. Okay. So ultra thin, clear hydrocolor patches. Alright, so it's telling us different kind of patches, cleansers, serum. Pillowcase.
Yeah, people have like the silk pillowcases, don't they?
Yeah,
I've seen that.
I've been looking at pimple patches in the UK, and there doesn't really seem to be anyone doing it big.
Yeah.
I really do feel like that's up for the taking, because what I like to do is start with the UK first, nail that market, then I go to the US, Australia, Canada, etc. You can even do New Zealand as well. But I like to, just get proof of concept, get a good brand in the UK before trying to take it to the US market, which is very competitive. So here it's saying hero products, so that's going to be the main product. Yeah, I'm thinking pimple patches.
What, for us?
Yeah, and just to start off with as well, let's say when you want to get it branded,
Yeah.
they're like 80 cents each.
Yeah.
Minimum order quantity with my suppliers 500. Boom,
So how are we finding suppliers though for?
Yeah, I'll give you guys the supplier, don't worry, that's fine.
Okay.
We'll drop them a message now, Okay, so acne patches. So that's fine. Now we have the main product that we're going to be selling, right? And I'll give you guys a calculation of how to work out how much we price that for. But yeah, let's do that as the main product. But what we also want to do is upsells and bundles. Let me just show you guys, yeah? So if we're on the 4Chicks website, eyelash growth serum. So you can see that it's already pre-selected with 4 bottles. Save more with the subscription, it's already selected as well. So I don't know if you guys want to call this unethical or whatever, but let's say now they've come to buy the item, they might not even realize that they had 4 selected in the subscription.
Yeah.
And they're just going to get billed every month for that.
Yeah.
They do it with Amazon.
Does
Amazon
it?
now do it too.
Yeah?
Yeah. So you can call it unethical, but everyone's doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's doing it. You're pushing them to go for 4 as well, because let's say if they go for 3, they're only going to get 3 free gifts,
Yeah.
So that's just a good way of increasing the AOV, because instead of someone spending $22, they're now going to do 15.75 each.
Yeah.
So call that $60, right? And then, if they have the subscription option enabled, that's how much they'll be getting charged every month. So you're just getting monthly recurring revenue, which is good because you've paid for the ad spend once to acquire the customer,
Yeah.
but then they're always paying you every month. So everything is just profit. So now we need to think about replicating this bundle structure for our site. So we need to think about free gifts, okay?
Yeah.
I'll give you 2 of them already. So one of them we're going to do a PDF, like a dermatologist made PDF on how to get clear skin, whatever. You're just going to make that with ChatGPT, So dermatologist ebook, whatever. Just write that down in your notes. And then the next gift is going to be free shipping. Now we need to think of 2 cheap free gifts if they get 3 or 4 bottles, okay? So let's do that. Alright, cool. I'm going to show it this example. The best thing to do is feed examples. Okay, using this example from this website, they have 4 free gifts. Can you please do the same thing for me? So one of mine is going to be a PDF, like an ebook on how to get clear skin. Another one is going to be free shipping, but then which 2 products related to my original product and niche and pain point and everything, which 2 other gifts could I give? You literally don't need to do anything for yourself. I just think out loud, let ChatGPT do all the searching.
Is your store on Shopify?
Yeah, exactly. Which we'll also get that set up after as well. Any other questions so far, guys?
Not really, but wait, how would you test the product actually? To make sure, you know what I mean, that's worth putting all the ad spend into it.
I like to, well, first you want to see something that's, people say you don't want to go for a saturated product, right?
Yeah.
I just call a saturated product a validated product.
Yeah.
And all I do is go with a different angle. Whereas if there's other people doing acne patches but they're targeting everyone,
Yeah.
now I'm targeting each hyper-specific group
Yeah.
of people separately, you know? So I'm still targeting everyone, but just group by group by group, you know? So they're going to go for mine instead of the competition.
Because it sounds more
Office day. I don't really like breakout shield, phone and screen wipes. I don't know, that's a bit random. Let's see. Breakout shield. Office day rescue. What's this? Blotting sheets. What does that even mean? Any other options? Like gua sha, for example? Or ice rollers. What do you think of those? Yeah. Obviously you always need
There'll be good
the
margins
human
on
touch.
ice rollers.
Yeah.
They'll be cheap, they're just plastic. And
Exactly.
they're going for like £12 to £14. I feel like you could scale this well with the influencer marketing. Like,
Could do as
you
well,
can
yeah.
find an influencer that resonates with your avatar,
Yeah.
and they're like micro influencers.
Very true.
It
Just
costs you a couple £100, but they've got a very loyal fan base. Like
100%. You want to be doing
50 to
UGC
100,000
videos.
followers.
Because I'll be honest, I do mix in some AI UGC videos, but the best performing ads are actual, you know, UGC videos. You know,
So yeah, with the products, do you recommend being on social media with the like branding?
yes,
So
definitely.
giving them an Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah, at the start I wasn't doing that, but then it was kind of tough. Like people are just seeing ads from our Facebook page, whereas
Yeah.
when Instagram was a placement, they weren't seeing anything. It was just the Facebook page.
Yeah.
So what I started doing, you can even just set up an Instagram page, buy some followers, whatever, get the blue tick.
Yeah.
You know, just so it does look legit and everything, and
Gives
keep
more authority.
exactly just keep
So
posting
like,
on it every day.
Instagram, the more socials you're on, the better, basically.
Exactly, yeah. Instagram.
And then let's say we had like
Instagram and TikTok, man. Yeah.
Let's say we had like two, let's say girl influencers, as much time with girls.
Yeah.
Promoting it, that would be better.
That would help, exactly. And also for the ads as well, you can give them the scripts and that's it. They'll do that. Or you just want them to film B-roll, then they can do a voiceover, etc. There's loads of different styles that we can do, but we'll get onto that. So it's saying ice roll is a great fit. Gua sha possible.
And what's your delivery
Yeah,
time?
maybe
like?
ahead.
Could do something.
7 days.
Could do something related to like blackheads because that's also on the face.
You could, yeah.
So I don't know if there's like a
Mini spot treatment wand.
what's that thing for you? Like people sometimes put their nose.
That's the
Blackheads.
pimple patches.
Yeah, the extractors or whatever,
But
right?
it's for black. Is that for
Yeah.
Oh,
blackheads
the
as well?
pores. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, they do a thing called mighty patches that go across your whole nose.
Yeah, you could have a headband, for example, because for girls,
Yeah.
right? You know how when they're
Yeah.
doing the skincare routine, the cleanse and stuff,
Yeah, that's easy.
they have a headband and it's very cheap, right? So that's one of them. And then let's say the ice rollers, because it said that's a good option. Are you guys happy with that? So
Yeah.
the headband and the ice rollers. Yeah, perfect. That's fine. I'll go with the headband and the ice rollers. So please show me what the final stack will look like. Yeah, that's fine.
Or maybe even as well like free. What is it? Those cotton pads they use. Them circle cotton pads.
Exactly. Could do that.
Allergy.
Exactly. Okay. So look, you can see here it says clear skin game plan. So it's saying gift one, whatever. Look at these guys. They've said how much it's worth, right?
Yeah.
And that's crossed out and it's saying for free. So this is just increasing the perceived value,
Yeah.
because otherwise you could say a free gift without saying how much it's meant to be worth. But then what you can do is when they've added these to the cart, it could show what the total is, and then it can add up these numbers as well
Yeah, and then say okay.
to show the saving. Do you know what I mean? Because that's the perceived value. Clear skin headband, etc. Okay, and you can see that it makes sense as well because the last one is the most expensive one. Calm and cool ice roller. Okay, cool. So now we've got the free gifts. Let's start thinking about the post-purchase upsells, something that's really important now. That's just going to increase how much they spend as well, because there's two metrics, right, in terms of how much profit we're going to make. One is the CAC, which is cost of acquisition. So how much do we spend on ad spend to acquire that customer, right? And the other one, the one that we can control, is AOV. So, when they get onto our website from our ads, how much are they spending on the site? That's the average order value. That's why we do the kind of free gifts as well, to incentivize them to go for 4. Another thing that we do is post-purchase upsells. Now there's 3 different types. One is getting them the same result but faster. Another one is getting them a better result, or you can do both. And then another one that I'm going to tell you guys as well is solving a problem with your product but then creating a new one at the checkout. So in this case we're solving the problem, which is acne, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a new problem at the checkout, which I always just go with acne scars, right? Because that's the usual thing. If you have acne, let's say you've been picking your spots, etc., you'd be left with acne scars. So then what you do is you say, Sarah, wait, your order isn't complete yet. Did you know that 90% of people are left with visible scarring, blah, blah, blah. Get this scar healing oil now for 30% off, okay? So you've created a new problem at the checkout, and with this Shopify app called One Click Upsell, they don't need to put in their card details again. They can just press yes, add this to my order, or no, they don't want it. And if they press yes, that's it. They just get billed straight away.
Yeah.
So it just removes the friction because they don't need to type in their card details all over again. And you can take it further than that. There shouldn't just be one post-purchase upsell. And you can even do up to 7.
Yeah.
With this app, I think you can do 2 or 3.
You can do like related products.
Exactly.
After.
Related products, and the last upsell that you do can be worth 10 times more than the original product. So I'm going to show you this website called SolarWave.
Do you strictly sell through your Shopify, or do you go through other?
Through my Shopify. After you can also do Amazon,
Okay,
TikTok, whatever. But look at this. Okay, so these guys are SolarWave. They're a very big. I think they're doing 3 mil a month.
They're quite high ticket.
Yeah.
Light therapy.
So what they do is they have this for $399, right?
Yeah.
What I was doing was I was, doing everything, doing the upsells, etc. for my acne patches, and then as part of the post-purchase upsells, the last one can be worth 10 times more. So I was selling the acne patches for £23, and then I was selling one of these LED face masks, which I said loads of different benefits and related stuff, like helping with their wrinkles, helping with the scarring, helping with the acne, whatever. I was getting a better result, faster result, etc. And also added benefits like helping against wrinkles and aging. I was doing that for 10 times more, so £250. So you can see it's less than competitors like this.
Yeah.
And can you imagine how much it was costing from my supplier? £20.
Is it?
Yeah,
So think about how much these guys are making, Yeah, it's higher ticket compared to
it's still
our
worth
acne
doing
patches.
that though, like with the red light therapy.
Yeah, you could do it.
Do you reckon there's a lot of market?
You could do it because just a post-purchase upsell, they're already in the process of saying yes because you're offering them different things. They're saying yes, 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 yes. Think about it. If the take rate's 10% on this, right, and we're charging £250, let's say, that's an extra £25 to the AOV.
Yeah, 100%.
And I'll take it to the next level now. Let's say they say no to this item at £250.
Yeah.
Offer them the same thing for £150
Because you bought it for
as the downsell. So if they say no to that, you offer them the same thing but £100 less.
Yeah.
So now a lot of people are going to buy. They got a great deal on the hand, right? It's £100 off, and it's already less than the competition. So let's say now 40% of people buy that. How much is that? And that's about £60, for example, right?
Yeah.
You're adding that to your AOV. Think about how much more now you can spend on ads, because other people's margins are like this, whereas yours are like that.
Yeah.
You can outspend them because these days with ads, it's just about who can spend the most.
Yeah.
Are you advertising these all on the same store?
Yeah, but on the back end only.
Yeah.
So when my product shows up, it's going to appear to be a one product store, which is just acne patches. These upsells that I've mentioned are just on the back end because I don't want to confuse the buyer.
Yeah.
Especially at the start. Then after, let me just show you the example for chicks. If you go on shop, you can see how many products they have.
Yeah.
You know, but at the start they would have just started with eyelash growth serum.
Yeah.
It's kind of their flagship product. Now, is everything clear so far?
Yeah. Very.
Yeah. So we've got everything. We've got the upsells, the post-purchase. We've got the post-purchase upsells. Actually, we haven't defined them yet, so let's go for it. So one of them can be scar healing oil, right?
Yeah.
Let me think of it. Let's just ask ChatGPT to see what it gives us anyway. So I want to do some post-purchase upsells. Let's say 3 or 4. And remember, upsells can get them the same result but faster, or they can get them a better result or a better result and faster at the same time. And I want one of my upsells to be like 10 times more than the cost of my product. So let's say I'm going to sell these acne patches for £23. I want an upsell that's going to be about £230 as my last one. So I'm thinking like scar healing oil as the first one because that would be creating a new problem at the checkout after solving the acne. But now can you give me more acne related post-purchase upsells? Let's see what this gives me. Alright, so it's saying scar healing oil, just like I said. You've just stopped the breakout, now stop it leaving a mark. Clear routine bundle, let's see what this is. What is it? Cleanser, niacinamide, whatever, and a lightweight moisturizer. Yeah, so it just upgrades patches to a daily system, right? So that's making it a daily routine, so that's a good idea as well.
So what you could like label it like keep it away forever with this bundle.
Exactly. Yeah, like a maintenance pack or whatever you want to call it. 90-day supply, okay. Don't really care about that one because we already do have the subscription option, which hopefully they'll go for. And then you've got your high ticket Clear Skin Pro LED.
So
This will be just what I was mentioning already.
Do you know, if it's, do you know if it's worth it if you have like a supply? Like if you have a supplier giving you a good amount, like,
Yeah, my supplier would give me these for £20,
yeah.
you know?
So it is definitely worth it.
And then we're just going to add our branding
branding
over it. You'll have the same graphic designer that I have as well. Offer copy idea. And then obviously after we'll work on this, but we want the descriptions as well and the pictures for these, so then it's more enticing for them to go for it, you know? Well, yeah, here you go. And then there's different downsells too, so let's ask for the downsells. Okay, perfect. And how can you give me the downsell for each? Like, what happens if they say no to each of my options? So let's say the first upsell comes and they say no. What would I offer them as the downsell? And let's say they go for upsell 1, but then they decline upsell 2. What would the downsell be? Just please keep telling me. You see, I'm actually polite to ChatGPT as well. Some people just start swearing, what's wrong with you?
It's not going to get fed up of you.
No, exactly. I look after mine. You know what, just on my phone as well, I will check what the supplier said to us because I just messaged them before. Let's see.
Is that on WeChat or WhatsApp?
Yeah, WeChat is how Chinese communicate, but now I've got mine here as well. Just get that.
Do you still have the one for the red light for it?
Yeah, everything here, but I've got the quote now. Let's see. So, To the UK. So the UK, okay. The product cost is $1.03. Yeah, just make a note of this.
Yeah.
And the shipping cost is $3.57. And the shipping time is 3 to 5 days. Which is a lot better than other people. Obviously, like I said, I've got a good supplier. My friend met this guy personally in China in January.
Yeah.
So that relationship's just there. Sometimes he fronts us the cost of goods as well when we want to get our branding on, just because that trust is already there.
What was the shipping cost?
$3.57,
$3.50.
which gives a total of $4.60. Okay. So the equation to work out how much we're going to price our items is cost of goods plus shipping, which is $4.60. Okay, so $4.60 times 4, and you want to make sure that the profit is at least $20 as well, just so there's enough margins there. So let's do that. What's $4.60 times 4?
£18.40.
Yeah, £18.40. That's fine. £18.40. $20 to pounds. Let's see. £15.11. Let's round up to £19. Okay.
Yeah.
£19. Cool. So that's the cost of our product.
Is this all in pounds or dollars?
Pounds, just because we're going to start with the UK.
Wait, how come we're rounding up to 19? Because
Just could. 1 second. Yeah, say that again, bro.
how come we're rounding up to 19? Because in the total 460, you said. And then
Yeah,
times-
just because you want the margin to be $20.
Oh right.
just
okay,
so you
okay,
have-
okay.
So you're not cutting yourself too thin in terms of margins. But obviously we are doing different things to increase the AOV, as I mentioned before. Right, so let's think now. We've got these with the upsells, downsells, etc. Let's see, what is it giving us now for the downsells?
It's downsells if they don't want to get the item.
Exactly. So downsell for each: scar repair serum, a travel size serum. You know what I'll do instead? I'd like to just give them the same thing but discounted as well, because you have to remember it's all profit at the end of the day, isn't it?
So will this all be controlled on the website? So that make sure that it's
Exactly.
all
Yeah.
operating. Like
Yeah,
they'll,
you get that
they'll
set
know
up.
when it's when they're leaving.
Exactly. Instead of the downsells that you've given me, can you just please give me? Can you make the downsell the same as the original upsell, but just at a further discounted price as well, just so it's more enticing for them. That way we don't need to play around with loads of different products. Crazy. So $34.99 here as the main upsell for the scar repair serum, and then here it says $27.99, right?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna offer them the same thing but discounted more. You can say that either as the amount that they're saving or as a percentage off. Clear routine bundle here, they've taken £10 off. So a lot of them are gonna decide to go ahead with it now that's at a reduced price, Okay. Now for the website, I've got 2 different web designers,
Yeah.
because you can either make it yourself or you can just get someone else to do it for you.
Yeah. How much does it cost you for a web designer?
So one of them is actually really cheap, like £30.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Some guy that I found from Fiverr, he's actually alright. And then another guy is a bit more expensive, he's $150.
Yeah.
But he's really good. He's the one that did the bundling and subscriptions and all that stuff, like he's proper clued on.
Okay.
You don't really want to cheap out, you just want to go for it.
That
He's
takes
already-
some coding as well.
Exactly.
That's
No, it takes some coding. Yeah, literally you can code and all of this stuff. These guys will have spent thousands getting their website done,
Yeah.
because I know who did the website for this. Whereas that guy can do the same thing, just way cheaper.
Yeah.
Now let's talk through this website, okay? So they've got a banner here: Cyber Monday sale ends in 16 hours, whatever. Now what we'll get the website to do is the same thing for you guys, and he's just going to code it in. So no matter when they visit the site, it's just going to show in 4 hours or something. Okay, we can choose the time,
Yeah.
but then if they refresh it, it's still going to continue with the same countdown.
Yeah.
So you can see they've done theirs better because now I refreshed it and it stayed the same, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas our guy will make it so that it stays, so it's realistic, you know,
Yeah.
because I can tell when that person initiated the session from their laptop, whatever. Okay. So whatever, here they've got the logo, shop, about, reviews, blog. Okay. So with the shop, they're showing the different products. For us, we're just going to start with one product, aren't we? Here we've got the about. What you can do is just copy all that stuff in, and then put it into ChatGPT. Just get it to adapt it based on yours.
So when we give this to the website, what we do all of it?
You're going to provide the copy.
Provide.
We're going to just provide them this website for chicks, and
Yeah.
this is in the whatever eyelash growth serum and all this stuff. That's the niche, so it's a different one anyway. We're not directly competing against them.
Yeah.
I'm just going to give them this website. I don't know. You're going to call this unethical once again? No. Give them the website idea, and just get it adapted to ours. You know, even the colors and stuff. It's already adapted
Yeah.
to females, etc.
Yeah.
Because there's a color wheel of psychology and stuff, and you know what the different colors represent.
You use what works, don't you?
Exactly. Don't hate the player, hate the game, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the about section. Then for reviews, obviously you're not going to have reviews at the start. You could import it from different apps, or you're going to say the number of reviews.
Yeah.
We don't need this section for now. We can work on that after. Now for the blog, this is a good idea as well, just for more social proof. What I do is I just get ChatGPT to make me different blogs, and let's say you can have 6, for example, right?
Yeah.
Just so there's something there, but you can get ChatGPT to make you a blog. You can show theirs as an example, so you get the style, and then say make me a blog based on my product. And what I would use is, I'll just use the same chat. So this has all of the information, everything that we've built so far
Yeah.
is all in this chat, you know.
Yeah.
So it always has that memory. Then I'll say make me a blog based on this, and it's going to base it off the avatar and everything, right? So that's the blog. Now let me go back to the product page, right? Because this is very important, and then we'll talk about the home page after. So they've got this here, free shipping today, and then 72,500 plus happy babes. So that gives it more of a community feeling, right?
Yeah.
You know, we want our brand to be something that's going to be showing off. Like, look at Aloe,
Yeah, there's a lot
look
of
at
psychology
Stanley.
involved.
People are proud to show those off, you know. But what I would do in our case is, because it was like 22 to 28-year-olds, I would say ladies rather than happy babes. 72,500 happy ladies, okay? Because we just want to make sure everything's tailored and specific to our website, our avatar, etc. Here they've got the social proof, so excellent reviews, 5 stars, 9,903. I can see this functionality is missing. You're meant to be able to tap it and then read other reviews, but you can't. Ours will be like that too for now, because you know we're not going to actually have any reviews. And then just pick a number like 9,963, something that sounds believable, you know.
So not too high, not too low.
Exactly. Eyelash growth serum. So this is the name of the product, and then here they've got the offer: save up to 56% today, plus 4 free gifts. Now here, get fuller and healthy eyelashes in 30 days. This is the result, because people don't care about the description and the features; they just care about the transformation, right?
Yeah.
You know, because their pain points. Our people have got acne, and they want that to be solved, right? So you want to say, get clear skin. So get clear and glowing skin in 30 days. That's what it could be, okay? And now here what we've got is the typical kind of icons and features, whatever you want to call it. But like I said, this is more important, that's why it's above it, okay? Here we've got an icon showing a calendar, first results in 2 weeks, affordable treatment, long lasting, whatever. Now, we've already spoke about the bundling and gifting options. Let's look at these product images, because this is very important. It's something that people overlook. First, they've got a clean image of the product. So ours could be the box of acne patches and then the acne patches in front of it, like with our branding. Here we've got before. This is the before, and then day 30. Okay, so you're just showing transformations,
Yeah.
and now whatever, you've got some different features of it as well. 94%.
You can even AI generate those images.
Yeah, you can AI generate all of this, definitely. All of this just looks clean, you know?
Yeah.
Then we've got the add to cart button, nice and big, you know, some people make a mistake where it's not visible. It just looks clean, it looks trustworthy.
Yeah,
They've got the different payment options, description.
I think
Okay.
as well sticking to like a pink branding is probably good, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly, because it's for women, right?
Keep it.
And it doesn't want to be anything too childish because it's to young professional women.
Yeah.
Description here, you could have the description out without being in these kind of toggles, but that wouldn't look clean.
Yeah, the toggles are a bit weird.
Exactly, that's why this looks clean. But then what you want to do later on is FAQs to objection handle, which I'll get onto, I'll show you guys. This always makes me laugh because this is what everyone does, you know,
Yeah.
like myself. You know, you're just giving it some social proof by saying it's been featured on these different magazines or whatever.
So what would we do for now then? So would we just
Now copy these as well.
put the
Yeah.
same
You
magazine?
can copy them as well. You can say Women's Health Award, whatever, Women's Beauty Award. Okay, now this says scientifically proven dermatologically tested and safe. And it's got like an animation of the product working, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I think it's an animation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got my editor, who I'd give you guys access to as well. He can do the motion design for yours. It can be like acne being sucked out or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's about revitalizing hair follicles, and then you've just got the ingredients in it.
And then you just got some reviews at the bottom.
Reviews. So here's the headline of the review, stars, text, name, and then it says verified by. You can just do the same. Like there's not anything so far that we can't do, you know.
Yeah.
This is really good as well. Get noticeable results in less than 4 weeks. Week 1, week 4, week 8, 12 weeks. Let me just show you guys actually a drive of ones that I got for myself. Static. Let's see where I find it. Statics. Wrong one. So Jake. Okay. So you see what I just showed you?
Yeah.
Week 1. Not sure which week that was. And then another one, you know. You're just showing the change.
Yeah, that's it.
So how are you generating those pictures? Just
My graphic designer did that
Alright.
for me. Just a case of Photoshop. Let's see more product images for you guys. 130,000 of our girls, so that's giving it like that community feel.
Yeah. Was this your graphic designer again? Yeah?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
And then showing after 6 weeks. This one is showing some of the ingredients that are in it that are causing the results.
Okay.
What else have we got? If this will load up. More before and afters.
Yeah.
And then for Facebook ads, let's see if there's the Sky ones. 130,000 skin transformations and counting, okay?
Yeah, some good statistics in there.
And then you've got the text, and then, you know, what the girls say about us. Start your transformation, acne-free, 30-day results. Now look at that, that looks very professional, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is like professional taking photos? So
It makes it trustworthy, doesn't it?
You're basically trying to use anything you find, like any
Exactly.
photos.
And this was just made, these were actually made, you know?
Yeah.
Here you can see, you know, on a computer, like, open, copy, paste, whatever.
Yeah.
Happy skin is selected, you see?
Right.
You're not seeing anyone with those ads. This looks like a
Yeah.
magazine cover.
Yeah.
It's just clean, you know? This just literally looks like
So
a
you said
magazine
Your
cover.
designer did these ones for you.
Exactly.
So yeah, ads, you just want to keep them clean, clear.
Exactly,
and
yeah.
Just very simple.
Because obviously we're going to do video ads, but we're going to combine static ads too.
Yeah.
And these are very professional, especially for the further on stages of awareness that I mentioned before, like brand aware and most aware. These work really good. Let's see what else we have here. After 30 days, 81% notice an improvement, whatever.
Alright.
once again,
So you know now with this product, I'm guessing there's gonna be less testing of it because like you kind of know it's already a validated product. You know what I mean?
exactly,
So it's more about just getting the right avatar that you're spending the ads on. Innit?
exactly.
So how much would you be on average spending on ad spend in a day? Like on top of already doing influencer stuff.
People usually start with, let's say, $100 a day, for example, or
Yeah.
$50 a day, whatever. But once you have the foundations in place,
Yeah.
you can be profitable really early on. It's not like you're just in a money pit losing thousands. You know, that's why you guys
Yeah.
are working with me. When I started, I was losing thousands on ads because I didn't know what I was doing. Literally just wasting. I was seeing no results, no sales. So it took me months and then thousands on ad spend as well. But you know, that's why it's good that you guys made the decision to work with me, because I already know what works. That you don't
Yeah.
need to be wasting that money. You've
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
paid
yeah.
for mentorship and guidance, so you don't need to make those same mistakes. It just makes more sense. Then you can fast track your way to success as well, because you're with someone that's already done it.
Yeah.
Just get you guys set up from the start.
How long did it take you to become profitable?
3-4 months.
Yeah.
For all that time, I
Right,
was
yeah, so
just
losing.
spending money.
Losing.
But obviously now you.
That's why
you
now
see
it just
something-
motivated me to help
Yeah.
other people like you guys. You know.
Because if you see something wrong with our ad, I'm guessing you just tell us.
Exactly,
No,
and I would notice. I can see the CPMs, like the cost of
Yeah.
1,000 impressions, etc. There's kind of these metrics that you can just
So-
notice early on.
First one, do you reckon it's best spending a bit less just to see how it goes?
Exactly, we build up, and then when
And
we're
the
making more
next
money.
month will be easier to change.
Exactly,
And then if we know what works, then
100%, 100%. Let's go back to the website. How we compare, this is typical as well. So, kind of saying benefits about yourself, and then saying that you do them, whereas the competition doesn't. You know.
yeah, everyone does do the same.
Because you
thing,
want
innit?
people are looking, they're shopping around, you know. You want to
Yeah.
show them why they should go for you guys and not someone else. Here you've got
Yeah,
video reviews, okay.
Yeah.
So honestly, I'll just give you guys all of the game. You know, I don't need to hold anything back. What I do is at the start, when I haven't got the product or whatever, I just go on something called Snaptick. Snaptick, if you guys just go on that. TikTok downloader, okay. So there's people, okay. Now this sounds quite bad. There's people that have been sent these products by a different brand, okay?
Yeah.
Like the acne patches, for example. They've already been sent that product by someone, and then they make a video on it.
Yeah.
There's some videos where they don't show the exact product or mention the brand,
Yeah.
so I just download that
And then
and put that on my website.
And it gets rid
I
of
put
the
that on my
watermark.
website, exactly.
Yeah.
It gets
Yeah.
rid of the watermark. I get
Yeah.
the link of the TikTok video and I put it here.
Because
Boom.
it gets rid of the watermark.
Paste the link, download. There we go.
Yeah.
Stick it onto my website. Just give it to the I give it to the web designer. Because think about it, you haven't got stuff at the start, right? And you don't want to be spending loads of your money sending it to people.
Yeah. But then when you get to the point where you do have one, then you can start.
Exactly.
actually-
Then it'll be my actual customers.
So you reckon, let's say we know some girls that are on TikTok or whatever, it's worth getting them like taking videos or doing
Exactly.
ads or
They'll do
whatever.
it for free, won't they?
Yeah.
Now this is something called FAQs, right? Frequently asked questions.
Yeah.
You don't really care about the frequently asked questions. It's mainly to objection handle, okay?
Yeah.
So look, you can do as many questions as you want, right? Is it safe for sensitive eyes? Blah blah blah. They'll also, I bet they mentioned pregnant women. Let's see. There we go. Is it safe for pregnancy or breastfeeding? Right.
Yeah.
So this is different things that would stop people from buying it. Different things that would stop people from buying it. We want to answer them here, because they haven't really got a way of. They're not going to jump on a sales call with you or something
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
you know. You just want to answer all the questions that they have that are stopping them from buying it, so then they can go ahead and complete the order, you know. Probably asking about the guarantee as well. Mine, I just do a 30-day guarantee.
Alright.
I'll be honest, they can only get that guarantee if they have proof of using it every day.
Yeah.
So that's fine. So
it's not-
ain't no one getting that
You
refund.
put
bro.
that
Yeah,
in the
no
terms
one's
and
gonna get-
Ain't no one getting that
conditions.
refund, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that refund. Because obviously otherwise people can just take the piss, get the product for free, and that's it.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's it with the product page.
So that'll be in the T's and C's, won't it? Where it's
Exactly.
like- yeah, okay.
Now to on the homepage, I'm going to click here. 2025 award winning. This is not, you're going to say 2025 award winning acne products, for example, or whatever. 2025 award winning pimple patches. Okay,
Yeah,
that's what we could say for you
scientific
guys.
improvement or something.
Clear and glowing skin in 30 days or your money back. I'm literally looking at this and I'm saying it in seconds, you know. Then you can do 23,604 verified reviews. get these going aside as well.
So these are magazines.
What do you mean by
Like those
exactly?
things,
Yeah, exactly. Here you've got the bestsellers. Bestseller, we can just say our one product. Real results, real people. We can get this done as well, so the graphic designer can come up with these pictures.
Okay.
And if you don't want to use a graphic designer at the start, you can just use AI generated ones as well.
How much is the graphic designer around? Like,
Not much, to be honest. Don't worry, I'll get you guys sorted out anyway. I'll just tell him you guys are my students. He'll sort you out. Free shipping today, 60 days growth guarantee, easy and fast returns. Copy this, but change the 60 days to 30 days. Tried and tested by you. Once again,
Yeah.
Snaptic. Numbers don't lie. So what you literally do is keep the percentages that they have, and then say noticed, clearer and more glowy skin, for example.
yeah.
I don't know, less blemishes, saw results in less than 4 weeks. Okay. And then here, here we've got some pictures of people with the product and stuff. So in ours, we can just show people with clear skin. So we can go on our beauty. 1 second, let's see why this is not working. Okay. Our beauty. This is where people like take selfies and stuff of themselves. It's not that picture. I'm just gonna find an example picture. 1 second. Not her, but we find a better example. But there's people that show selfies and stuff, whatever.
Yeah. Right.
You can just go on some baddie's Instagram and just download the picture. Let's see. Not so much beauty going on here. Do you guys see beauty? I don't see any of it.
Well, yeah.
I see no beauty here, me. We're gonna find anything or what? Let me see if there's the. So they're seeking advice. I'm trying to see what the different things are, so I can see like a nice picture of someone. Discussion, no. Let's just go on seeking advice. Oh, she's not very beautiful, is she?
Probably best off AI generated.
Yeah, you can also AI generate it. Not beautiful at all as well. Let's just get ChatGPT to do it.
Okay, I didn't see it.
This will be interesting.
Let's see if he cooks.
There's different websites that actually like specialize in it, but
Let's see, bro. Let's see if she's chopped or not.
So with this, how long do you think it will take to get everything running and started, like a website or like that you're spending ads on?
The web designer can have that done in a few days. You guys will just need to work on the copy.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you Claude. Claude is what you want to use for the copy. It's more human-like compared to ChatGPT. I'll just show you guys after when this product is made. In the meantime, let me get Claude loaded up.
should I just check it's all still rolling and everything?
Yeah, go for it.
Do you want to speak into the mic?
Testing 1 2.
Yeah, it went up. Okay, cool.
Well, clearly didn't get the memo making it a baddie. Because this is chopped.
Yeah,
It works. Though. It actually
yeah, it
looks
does
real.
work. You know.
No, exactly, yeah.
Looks like a school photo.
So that's the thing, just
bad thing.
clearly didn't get the she's got to be a baddie
You gotta
memo,
get
right?
more detail.
Yeah, exactly. I guess looks are subjective, aren't they?
Yeah.
But now for Claude, this is more human-like. Show you guys. Let's make an example. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pain point and the avatar into Claude and then get it to adapt the website. I'm just going to do one section just to show you guys, and then
Yeah. And this is all what we will send to the web designer. Right?
exactly, yeah.
With web design as well as like revisions as well, like.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. And they'll always saw you. It's just the pay once. That's it.
So are you now just reinvesting all your profits into ads?
That's what you got
Like
to
the
do.
more you spend on ads,
Yeah.
the more you return.
Exactly. You just want to keep scale up the ads
Yeah.
that are winning.
Yeah.
Cut back on the ones that aren't doing as good, but obviously with Advantage Plus.
I feel like with this, even if you do make, like, say, a profit in the first month, it's just about putting it back in.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Putting more in it until you build it.
Depending how big you want to make it.
Before anyone's going to work with me, I always ask them, like, let's say if you make 100k in the first month or 2 months,
Yeah.
whatever, you know, are you someone that's going to just blow that all straight away on a Lamborghini, or are you going to keep reinvesting that money?
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to work with people that are just going to make small results.
Yeah.
I'm not here to
that's
just
it.
make a quick 6 figures and
And
blow
they're
it.
not in it for longevity.
Exactly. I want to get them 7-figure, 8-figure stores, you know. Let's see. Close. Cool. Now let's give it a section, so a shop. Let's give it some of the product page. Actually, no, let's give it this. Let's see what it is. Copy paste. Get clearer confident skin in 30 days. Well, finally look as professional as you feel. So it's really tapping into the fact that they're young professionals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it could be get clear, confident skin. No, it could be get clear, glowing skin in 30 days, for example.
Yeah, yeah.
But they've said confident because that's the feeling that these people want.
Yeah.
You know, because it's using the pain point, right? Because it's going to know that they're not confident because of the acne.
What have you branded your pimple patches as? Like the name?
In terms of the name, it was acne free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then we're going to look at what to name yours as well.
Right.
First results in 2 weeks. Now give me the.
I've noticed you haven't called it like simple patches or anything. Do you not want it too like specific? Because say you start adding more products and things to your store.
No, my brand name is what I told you. But then the product name, you can either call it something
Yeah,
related,
yeah.
or you can call it a clear skin system, or whatever you want to call it. You know.
Yeah, I see.
You see, this is good as well. No more camera off anxiety. Simple 3-step routine.
Yeah.
Stops hormonal and stress breakouts. Real results from young professionals, etc. You know. So this stuff is great so far. So let's recap what we've got. We've got a pain point, avatar, product, upsells, bundles. We know about the website structure. We'll just get the web designer to sort it.
Yeah,
Each measurement you can take, like the average order value.
Exactly. With this now, you know what to do, right? You just go.
Yeah. So that bit's really on us to make sure that the web designer knows what.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly what to put it in, and then for the structure, you're just going to use this. Get all that coding done as well. Order by this date for guaranteed gifts. They've said 3rd of December. You could even make it 2nd of December or 1st.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, basically everything. So like now, with how do you make sure that you've got like a good ad, basically like a winning ad that's gonna be like, do you know it's gonna be like specific enough that you're gonna make it right?
Good question. So let's go back to the stage of awareness. Okay. When I first started, I was just having very fancy ads. I was having fancy ads, but they were just for the most aware audience, you know?
Yeah.
It's really clean and professional. But I wasn't doing problem aware ones, so no one was buying them, you know? You want to do problem aware ones, ideally UGC videos, so when you have the product, you know, get some girls using it, etc. But for now you'll just do AI UGC videos. I've got an editor, I'll give you his number after.
Yeah.
He's based in the Philippines. He's really cheap. He can make good AI UGC videos. And even now for Black Friday, he made me one which was like a news report, like
Alright.
whatever, get spoiler alert or news alert,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then it was talking about my product, you know.
And this is what you'd use for your ads. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'd start with the problem aware ones. That's what we're going to tell. So if you get the graphic designer to make them static ads, or you're going to get the AI UGC guy, who I'm going to give you his number, you want to tell them to focus on problem aware ads.
Yeah.
And for example, my AI UGC guy, he can also script them for you as well. That's what he does for me. And then I just review the script and then he gets it done, you know? So that's quite easy.
What are the main things you are looking for that like where you can be like, okay, this ad will do well, or like this
The hook
ad
is
will
really
do
important.
well.
The hook.
Right.
Now the hook rate is the first 4 seconds as well. How many people skip after that?
Right. Okay. So the
You want
first
that to be
one.
as high as possible. Exactly.
Because I'm guessing when you work with these like the editors and stuff,
Yeah.
any like they send and you're like, no, this won't do well, or
Not really, to be honest, because after a while they always know what I want. I don't really need any revisions. I just trust them. That's the good thing about when you have your team, you know.
yeah.
It just gets to a level where they know what you want. They understand the vision and everything, you know. Is there any questions so far?
In those first 3 months of where you really weren't making a profit and you were still trying to figure out your ads,
Yeah.
was that because like the hook, let's say, wasn't that strong?
Yeah, for example, and just the
Or just
overall
the
overall
quality of the
quality.
Yeah.
The hooks weren't good enough. They weren't stopping people scrolling.
Right.
And also, like, I was just targeting the most aware people
Yeah.
when I hadn't even got the problem aware people. You know, you need to start with them.
How are you creating a hook on a static ad, like just a picture?
On a
and
static
video?
ad, it's the hook
Yeah.
and the body all in one go.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be attention catching. To
And
be
the
honest.
conversion rate, is it much better on the UGC ones or the aesthetic?
The UGC ones are better,
Yeah.
but image ads are just cheaper
Yeah, yeah.
on Facebook in general.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
that.
So like,
it's like a balance. It's good to combine both.
so they said those first 3 months you were off. What would you say like was your like biggest mistake?
Good question.
That being like,
Doing loads of most aware ads, having a terrible website without a clear add to cart button, because I was so focused on trying to do this bundles and stuff from all the YouTube videos that I'd seen
yeah.
that I didn't even have a proper add to cart button. It was so rubbish. Whereas, as you can see in the Fortrix one, it's very
Yeah, you
It's
can
very
make it
clear.
as simple as possible for the
you
buyer.
can't miss it. You know, yeah, it's as simple as possible. You just want them to press that button.
Yeah,
boom,
exactly.
check out. Suppliers as well. I was using an agency called Zendrop, which a lot of beginners use.
Yeah.
I don't have a private supplier.
Suppliers
But
are
obviously, you guys, get that private supplier from the get go.
Yeah.
Any other questions for now? Up until this step?
Not off the top of my head, no.
I'll leave that clip there. That's calm so far, then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
It's very clear.
Yeah, no.
It's just very
I'll just
step
get you
by
guys to
step.
work on what we've said so far. So
Yeah.
overwhelm you, get the website stuff
Yeah.
done, and we can
Because
do another session.